Lost is an amazing show, in my humble opinion, the greatest of all time. But what if I asked you to choose not only your favorite episode, but your favorite scene? Could you do it? Very tough with so many great moments to choose from, but for me the choice is simple. Because of the surprises, I love the climax of episode 3, Tabula Rasa. At the beginning of the episode, we learn something about its protagonist from the wounded marshal.
Don't trust her. She's dangerous.
Try not to move, man.
Have to find her. Have to bring her back.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Every time I ask you who you have to bring back, you pass out on me again. Since your fever's running pretty high, I'm guessing you have no idea who the hell you're talking about.
My cuffs. My handcuffs. Where are my cuffs?
What?
My jacket pocket.
Oh.
Jacket pocket.
Okay.
Dangerous. She's dangerous.
In this scene, writer Damon Lindelof uses an opening hook I call a vague pronoun. A vague pronoun is a technique where important information is expressed about a person or thing who is only referred to as a pronoun. So when the marshal says,
She's dangerous.
we're wondering, who is he referring to? In this case, we find out the answer. She is our dangerous protagonist, Kate. The episode Tabula Rasa builds to its climax as Kate gets a gun from the group, Hugo sees Kate's mugshot, and the marshal begins experiencing a slow, painful death. Everyone, including Sawyer, are thinking that someone with a gun should do something about it. Kate then goes into the tent with the marshal, and that's when we get this scene.
Okay. I'm gonna die, right?
Yeah.
So, are you gonna do it? Or what?
Yo. So, where's the fugitive?
In the tent?
Let her in there alone?
What's she gonna do? She's 120 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, but she's got that gun.
What?
She's strapped, man. I saw it in her. Kate!
What did you do?
What you couldn't. Look, I get where you're coming from being a doctor and all, but he wanted it. Hell, he asked me. So I don't like it any more than you do. Something had to be done.
Oh, no way.
Now, that was awesome. Let's break down why this scene is so amazing. The climax of this episode is what I call a series of reversals, because of the multiple twists are revealed back to back. Hugo sets the expectation at the top of the scene when he says,
Yeah, but she's got that gun.
and then we get our
Strapped,
first
man.
reversal
I saw it
here.
in her.
I call this first reversal a reversal of volition. Jack assumed that Kate might shoot the marshal, but she did not.
Kate!
At this point, we're all thinking, oh snap, the marshal just shot himself. And I call this a reversal of how. We assumed Kate would shoot him herself, but now we believe she found another way to do it, suicide instead of murder. So that would be a reversal of how. But then comes our third reversal. I call this a reversal of who. We assume Kate would be the one to do it. Then we start to think that it was the marshal himself, and now we see that it is Sawyer. So it was our expectation of who that was reversed. Finally, we get our fourth reversal.
What did you do?
What you couldn't. Look, I get where you're coming from being a doctor and all, but he wanted it. Hell, he asked me. So I don't like it any more than you do. Something had to be done.
Oh, no way. Guys.
You shot him in the chest?
I was aiming for his heart.
You missed.
Man, is he still breathing?
You perforated his lung. It'll take hours to bleed out.
There was... I only had one bullet.
Get out. Get out!
I call this last one a reversal of outcome. We assumed that the gunshot had killed the marshal, but now we discover it did not. That's 4 reversals in less than 1 minute screen time, but each of those were well set up. Kate is set up as a danger from the beginning. The marshal sets up the possibility of suicide when he says,
Are you gonna do it?
the idea of Sawyer being a possible shooter is set up in the scene immediately before.
Sure wouldn't want to be the one with that gun right now. So everyone's sitting out there listening to that poor boy scream all night. Knows what's got to be done.
And finally, the marshal not dying is set up when Sawyer says,
Hell, there's only one bullet left. Be damn near poetic.
in terms of back-to-back surprises, you can't do much better than a series of reversals. And that is why this is my favorite scene in Lost. So what's your favorite scene in Lost? Is it more of a tearjerker? Or perhaps one big shock moment? Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to learn more about the writing techniques like the ones described in this video, check out a link to a free book in the description. Special thanks to Damon Lindelof for writing this episode.